Going on, folks? Welcome back. I'm going to do something kind of interesting today. I haven't done one like this yet. I'm usually using natural light outside, or I'm using some kind of, pretty damn good strobe. But in this case, I got a ring light. It's a 13-inch ring light I got from a deal of the day on Adorama, and I've had it for a few months now. Just never really turned it on. It's the Flashpoint. The regular price, I believe, is around like $49 or $59. Hell, maybe even $39. I don't remember exactly, but I picked it up for $19.99, and it'll be worth it. I thought I could use it maybe on blogs or vlogs or something like that. Just turn on the cell phone, turn on this light. Maybe my wife could, do hair and makeup and stuff with it. But something interesting I'm going to do today with it is I set up 2 different cameras. I'm using a few different lenses, and I'm also setting up my cell phone, and I'm going to take some headshots with it. I would like everybody to kind of look at the edits. I'm going to only show the finished products of these photos in JPEG. I want you to look at the edits, tell me or guess for yourself which one you think might be the cell phone compared to the lens and camera combos upwards of thousands of dollars. I've often heard the best camera is the one you have on you. Well, in a lot of cases, sometimes it's only a smartphone, and sometimes it can do a pretty good job in the right situations if all the parameters are right. Does this mean I advocate any way, shape, or form you should go out and use it on a professional job? Absolutely not. Hell no. Now, can it be cool for your Instagram stories and for some behind the scenes footage, something like that? Yeah, that's cool. But I would never use it to really deliver anything to a client. So I'm not using the ring light right now, but the way I was able to take the photos myself is the Sony Imaging Edge mobile app. It connects to your camera. You're able to tap in and control it from your smartphone. I'm able to control my ISO, my f-stop, my shutter speed. I can, stop, pause, and play all that on here. I'm using it right now to watch myself on the cell phone here. So what I'm going to try to do is use the screen record on my phone and walk you through how I turned it on and got it all set up, and we'll see how that works. Here we go. All right, let me plug this into my little stand here. Okay, so I'm hoping the audio and everything works out. When I first started turning it on and connecting to it, my camera wasn't actually recording, so I don't know if it was picking anything up in the mic that I was saying. I'll do a voiceover if it wasn't really picking that up, or maybe do a caption or something over. So now with all this recording, I have my screen capture going. So you're able to adjust your ISO on here with the Imaging Edge Mobile. It's a little bit of delay. I think it's because I have my screen capture on. So you can do that. Of course, here you can control your f-stop. You can control your shutter speed. They have different display settings to go through. You have your menu where when you're taking photos, you can set up like a timer. I'm not sure what mirror mode or grid line is, but it's not really, a tutorial on the app. It's just showing that this is how I got it done. This is something you can download to your phone to connect to your Sony and give it a shot. And it works pretty darn good. So I was able to set up the ring light, and using my phone and a camera and a few different lenses, this is basically how I got it done. I set this up on a stand right next to me. I was able to hit the shutter button, or if you hold the shutter button down, make sure you have your camera set to where if you press the shutter halfway, it'll focus. I usually use back button focus, and in this case, that didn't work. I had to switch it over to shutter for focus, and I press and hold down the shutter button here on the camera. And what this then did was allow it to focus on me using, I used the wide setting, full continuous autofocus. And when it grabbed on, I would let go and have the 2-second timer on. It would count down and then take my photo. Everything would look pretty darn good. So in a nutshell, that's kind of how I went through this. I know it's not very exciting, but download it, try it yourself. You can also use this app to tether it to your computer, laptop, whatever. I also want to do a video with that, maybe do some professional headshots and link that up. But let's cut back to the regular video, and let's go ahead and start looking at the headshots that I took, and we'll go through, one at a time, talk about it a little bit, and see if you can guess which is which. Let's start with Exhibit A. Pretty good close-up there. We have Exhibit B. Looks, well, I probably shouldn't say anything too much, give it away. Here's Exhibit C. And then we have Exhibit D. So let's run through them one more time, talk a little bit more about the light. Here's A, B, C, and D. Now let's talk more about the light. Okay, let's go ahead and start to wrap this up. We'll talk just a little bit about the light, and we'll reveal the answers to each photo. See what camera, what lens combination it was, or if it was the cell phone. After going through the edits, I think it's going to be pretty obvious. I imagine most people will be able to guess what is what. But it was kind of fun making the video, and I'm just interested to see the results. So as far as the light, again, it's 13 inches. It's a flash point. It's from Adorama. You turn it on here. Of course, you have to plug it in. It's not wireless. It says it has a dimmer on it, and there's a little bit of room from, you know, low power to high power, but I don't see much as far as light output difference at all. You can see a little bit there probably on the camera as I adjust it, but it's a very, very minuscule amount. Now, would this be good for like a vlog? Somebody who maybe is not a, you know, full-time professional photographer. You can probably do hair and makeup with it. If you want to make funny TikTok videos or just Instagram stories, I think that'd be great. Will I ever use it? Yeah, I could see myself using it. Maybe here in the studio is just another light, maybe a hair light. You know, anytime I just need to do some video work, if it's not going to be too harsh, I could see myself using it again. For $19.99, do I think it was worth it? Yeah, I think that was worth it. It's going to get minimal use, but 20 bucks, you know, plug it in, the battery's not going to die on me. I think it's going to do just fine. So if you have any questions or comments about it, let me know. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, give me some ideas on some other videos you'd like to see. I appreciate everybody taking the time to watch this, and let's go ahead and jump into the photos and reveal them and see what's what. And stay tuned for the more content coming soon.